No customers doesn't mean that your prices are too high. Oftentimes, the real problem is how you sell your products or your services. Most times, you can have good products or even offer good services, but then you are still not having high paying clients or customers. Just like me, a few years ago, I was selling skincare products, like good skincare products that women will literally die for, because these are skincare products that will help brighten your skin, give you the glow, or even help you treat some skin issues like acne, hyperpigmentation. I was selling all this still. I was almost depressed. I was even depressed, so to say. Like, I didn't really have customers like that. People weren't paying for my good products. You can even have many contacts, up to 300 plus contacts on WhatsApp with a good view, maybe 200 plus views, but still you're not selling out as you want. They are just there. They are just viewers. They are not paying. They're not bringing their money. They're not spending on your products or your services. So what then do you do? How do you convert this individual, these viewers who are just there watching your status, seeing the products you are posting, to paying customers who will bring the money that you want? In the next few minutes, that is what I'm going to share. Proven strategies that you can use convert those status viewers to real paying clients or customers. Now, this is my approach laid out in front of you. If you want to take the whole blueprint and apply it, then leave the word growth in the comment section and I'm going to send you the link to access it. Or you can as well check the description box for the link to access it. Now, let us move to one of the important steps, which is to first define your ideal customer. Until you start speaking your ideal customer's mind or language, trust me, you are leaving money on the table. Now, let us assume that you are married. As a married woman, the way you understand your husband deeply and the way you can easily express his thoughts because you are in sync with him emotionally and mentally, that is the same way you should understand your ideal customer. So that when you understand this person, this individual that has this problem for which you are the solution provider for, you will easily speak the language he or she can understand. You can easily communicate with that person and that person will get you. So keep one person in mind and talk to only that individual. Yes, I know that your target audience are many. Like, definitely, it's not just one person that will patronize you. It's not just one person that you are offering that service or you're selling that product to. Now, what should you do? Envision and just imagine and think that, oh, it's just one person. That person can be Laura, can be Beatrice. Just use that one person as your target audience so that whenever you are communicating on your WhatsApp status, you're just talking to that Beatrice, you're just talking to that Laura, you're just talking to that individual, one person. So you have to define that individual. Talk about the person. Describe the person. What's her age? What's her name? What's her key motivator? What's her goal? What does she want to achieve? What keeps her rolling on the bed every other night? Define her. Now, when you speak to her through your WhatsApp status, she will really feel like, yes, this individual is actually talking to me. This message is meant for me. The message will not be vague. The message will not be vague. It will not be general. It will not be for everybody, but just for her. Now, doing this particular thing will single you out from the dozens of sellers online on WhatsApp selling. Because now others might be so generic, just talking about every other thing but them. But you, because you've known her, you've known the person, the individual you are serving, you can easily speak her language, you can easily talk and she will understand. Now the thing is, you have to know her and know her exact pain point. What is the problem that you are providing solution for? Like that problem, know her, know the pain point, and then craft status updates that will directly address that pain point. So go ahead and create a simple customer persona worksheet. And if you have no clue about how to create one, or you want an already done worksheet that you can start using immediately, then go ahead and check my WhatsApp sales growth bundle in the description box. Inside, you'll find a well-detailed customer persona worksheet that will help you figure out who your ideal customer is. You also find a guide that will help you create WhatsApp status that actually attracts and converts people to buyers. Inside, you also find 100 copy and paste replies that help you sell fast. You will see different trackers that will help you monitor your sales, monitor your weekly engagement, your order, plus a whole lot more. So check it out in the description box. Moving on to the second strategy, and this is the exact formula that I preach, which is the proof, pull, and push method. Now, the proof is the success stories that you post so that they can easily trust you as a brand, as an individual selling on WhatsApp.
Now, the pull here is the irresistible offer that you're giving them to lure them in, just like the way you can put sugar here just to lure ants to come and meet the sugar. That is what you are doing. It's just like a magnet. You're using it to lure them in. Then moving on to the push. Now you're pushing them to act fast. Some people might not, they might have the money, or they're even convinced, but they will procrastinate. And you don't need that as someone who sells online. You need your money, you need people to give you that money, and so that you can easily give your service. You want to sell out, right? Then use urgency, which is this push method. So push them, give them that push so that they can easily spend their money quickly. Now, how can you use this formula to your advantage? First is to use your testimonials, which is the first one, proof. Those credit alerts that you're even receiving from your customers, you know that they are like proof. They are testimonials that, yes, I am selling out. I have real customers who actually patronize me because they trust me enough to deliver. Use that. Use screenshots from chats that you're having with your happy customers who are satisfied with what you delivered. Video clips sent to you by your happy customers. Use them as evidence, as proof. What have you? Use those things as proof on your WhatsApp status. Post them. These are social proof. These are evidence that you can be trusted, that you can deliver. Because trust me, some people has been scammed. They've been scammed by sellers online and offline. So sometimes they might have these trust issues. Are you going to deliver? Are you sure she's not going to behave like the last vendor that did not deliver on time, or that did not even deliver my product at all, or that gave me what I ordered versus what I got? So you have to show proof that you're trustworthy, that you are competent enough to deliver as you promised. So moving on to the next one, which is to pull. What is your irresistible offer? What are you giving them? What is that enticing thing you are giving them? What is separating you from other sellers online? What is making you unique? Because trust me, there are other people selling online. You're not just the only clothes vendor that they are seeing. You're not the only hair vendor that they are seeing. So what is differentiating you from the rest? It is your offer, how juicy it is. So you have to seduce them with a juicy offer, a yummy offer. It's just like when a kid gives you 100 naira and you offer that kid cracker biscuits, to give the kid one Capri Sun, you give the kid a bunch of banana and even sweets for with just his or her 100 naira. She's getting all this. Do you think a kid will come to you or to another vendor that just gives her Capri Sun for 100 naira? Definitely you, because the offer is juicy. It is value that cannot be ignored. So how do you do this? You have to have one clear big promise, which can be, oh, I sell custom made clothes that will help build your confidence, that will help you be comfortable. This is a one big promise as a clothes vendor or as someone that sews, a tailor. You're giving them this one big promise. Then you have to have extras. You have to stack it. You stack it, have add-ons, have extras, have bonuses that will be like, yes, after getting this, you're also getting consultation. Or you're getting an extra gift, which is a style guide that will show you how to style different outfits. It can be a worksheet that will help you organize your wardrobe, just anything. An extra bonus that will differentiate you from others. Now, let me give you an example with my own irresistible offer that I have for you. The WhatsApp Sales Growth Bundle gives you 10 ready-to-use tools that help you attract WhatsApp status views, increase customer base, and convert status viewers to paying customers, even if you are starting from scratch. Now, my bonus is this. Get access to my free WhatsApp group for extra support, exclusive tips, and free resources. You also get a customer persona worksheet. All of this is worth 20,000 naira plus, but you can get yours for just 10,500 naira only. Now, after pulling them in with your irresistible offer, the next thing is for you to push them into action. Not for them to act tomorrow, but to act today. Not for them to, do the credit your account this tomorrow, but to credit it today. Make them feel like they're going to miss out on something if they don't act now. Use urgency to your advantage as a business person. Turn up the heat. When you use urgency right, you're going to increase your sales. So use time limit to increase fear of missing out. That is FOMO. That is time limit. For instance, you can say offer ends in 24 hours. Only available this weekend. Closing Sunday night by 11:59 p.m. You can also use limited spots or limited quantity. For instance, you can say only 10 spots available or only 10 products remaining. It can also be that you have an academy or you have a school, an online school. Then you can use something like I am only accepting 5 people this month, or you work for clients. You can say you are accepting only 5 people to work with. You can also go ahead to highlight what they will lose when they miss due to delay. You can go ahead and use statements like miss this offer now and you pay full price later. Once it is gone, it is gone. Now moving on to the next strategic thing you should do to increase or to convert your viewers to paying customers, which is to automate. When you are not doing this, then trust me, you are leaving money on the table. Now, as an intentional business person, yes, that is what we are all about here. That is the community we are building here. You have to be intentional as a business person if you are among this community. As an intentional business person, you have to automate your WhatsApp. Now, after applying this my formula, which is the proof, pull, and push method, you should know that your phone will be buzzing because people will definitely get interested and they want to pay for that your offer and all that, it will be buzzing. Tell me why you wouldn't automate, because you will leave money on the table when you don't automate, because definitely you will get tired of replying and you need to sleep. So that is why you need to put quick replies to frequently asked questions. So those frequently asked questions or those messages like I am interested, you have to put a quick reply. Like cause your WhatsApp to reply them even when you are asleep or when you are busy. When you've dropped your phone and maybe you want to go and use the kitchen to cook, you have to put a quick reply. Let your phone answer them. So things like I am interested, you can set your phone to reply thank you for your interest, go ahead to make payments to this particular account, or you can cause the phone to send the link to your hosting site just in case you sell digital products, or to your online store if you have a website where you display your wares, your clothes, the clothes you're selling or the footwear you're selling, then it will send them to the website. Or for instance, even if it is your catalog on WhatsApp, it will direct them to the catalog so that they can easily choose what they want and make payments however way you want it. But ensure that when you are away, your phone is doing your job, is acting as your assistant, is replying to customers, is there to attend to them, not just there. When you come back, you see over 20 messages asking you the same question. Also, ensure that you set up welcome messages that will greet customers that message you first when you are away. Also, set up away messages that will respond to customers when you are offline or when you are away. Tell them something. Perhaps tell them that you'll soon be available, or write something that will keep them busy. Just set up something, okay? Another thing you should do as an intentional business person is to use labels to your advantage. For instance, let's say you have a customer that came to make inquiries about your product, and for reasons best known to them, they don't eventually buy the products ASAP on the spot. They don't buy it immediately. Label that customer, especially if the person indicated interest but was like, I'm going to come back later. Definitely, the person is a lead. The person is here to get from you, but then you can label the person, perhaps new lead. So your job now is to follow up on that person. Once you've labeled it, you can easily go back to that place to those people with that same color of label, you can easily go back to them and then follow up on them. Perhaps after 2 days, after 1 week, you can reach out to them and be like, remind them about what they said, or just always remind them, talk to them. Don't just because they indicated interest and for reasons best known to them, they did not buy immediately, leave them. No, follow up on them, okay, until they tell you that I'm not interested. You can now leave them, but as far as they are late, you have to follow them up. Moving on to the next step for my intentional business owners. If you truly are intentional and want to move ahead of others, then you have to do this particular thing, which is to track, review, and enhance. Doing this will give you clear data and help you focus on what truly matters, and also keep you accountable and motivated. It will help you move from a post and pray seller, someone that posts and you pray that, people, I hope they buy from me today. Oh, please, please patronize me. To a structured business owner who truly knows how to scale her business. So how do you do this? It is by tracking your engagement and your WhatsApp status and also your sales. Look at your top status updates. That is the one with the highest views and the highest replies. Look at them and also look at the one with the fewer views. Always note them down on an engagement sheet, or take a piece of paper and just write them down. Every week, write them down. Now, when you get this data, which is supposed to be weekly by the way, you have to review it. You have to check what is making this have high views and high replies. Why is this particular content that I'm posting on my status getting more replies? Why is it getting more views? Is it because of the opening line I used? Is it because of the type of content I posted rather? Is it because of the words, the sentences I spoke? What exactly is the problem? What exactly is the reason for this high view? Then use the data, the insights from this to plan content for the upcoming week. Now this is you being strategic as a business owner, not just depending on vibes. So do this every Sunday, track, review, and enhance. That's polish your content from these insights that you've got. As you get better at refining and enhancing your content, because of this data you've gotten, you will eventually get more sales, because you are working with data. You're not just working with guesswork. You're not doing guesswork. You are working with data, and you're using that data to enhance your sales. Now, inside my bundle, the WhatsApp Sales Growth Bundle, you will get a weekly engagement tracker that you use to track your engagement for as long as you want. You also get a sales tracker for tracking your sales. You can check the description box for the link to access it, or you can check my pinned comments for the link. Now let us do a little recap. First of all is to define your ideal customer. Who is she? How does she act? Where does she live? Do you know her the way you know your spouse? You have to know her so that you can easily speak the language, the message she can easily understand. Moving on to the next one, which is my exact method, the prove, pull, and push method that you can use to attract customers to pay you money, to give you their money, so that your phone can always be buzzing with credit alerts. Then moving on to the next one, which is to automate, so that you can even be receiving credit alert when you are asleep. Now you are using your phone as your assistant. You are using the WhatsApp tools to make more money even while you are asleep. Moving on to the next one that will help you behave like a structured business person who is working with intentionality. And that is to track, review, and enhance. That is it for today. Tell me your key takeaway in the comment section, and watch this other video if you're serious about selling consistently and confidently on WhatsApp. Till I see you in my next video. Take care.